Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz and I'm doing some nonsense today. We're playing Pili-Pala combo. This is a 2-card combo just like BROODSCALE was, but it's a lot weaker. A 1/1 and you combine it with Careful Cultivation. So for a total of 5 mana, you can play, just like the BROODSCALE combo, you can make infinite mana. So Pili-Pala says 2 and untap, add 1 mana of any color. Careful Cultivation gives the creature tap, add green green. That means you make infinite mana of any color. We're going to combine it with Eviscerator's Insight and Fanatical Offering on our Colony Garden, Shambling Gas, Freebooter, and Wellspring to draw cards. Then we have Bitter Reunion, which can make our combo happen from hand in one turn. We have Prophetic Prism for fixing. And then the combo pieces are Bloodright Invoker to drain out our opponent, or Storm Shriek Feral, which is also a rummage spell, but it can be a 3/3 flying haste with infinite power. So that's how we're going to try to win the game. The sideboard has the classic sideboard that I was playing previously, which is 4 Snuff, 4 Weather, 4 Drown, 2 Fiend, and a Duress. So we're going to go up to 6 Hand Disruption post board, and then we just have like anti the rest of the format basically. We could maybe think about what's in the sideboard and try to cut some stuff, but we're just going to go with this for now and see how it runs. Hopefully we'll have some fun. I'll see you in the matches. Brave New Worlds in Philadelphia is hosting a Pauper 1K on April 27th. The prizes are going to go up, up, up if we get more than 25 players. Check out all the details in the description. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, round 1. We have turn 1 Gas, turn 2 Insight. I think that's good enough. We also have Storm Shriek. Our opponent's on Mountain. They play an Epic here. So I guess I just gassed and block. So what do I want to do here? I can play the Colony Garden, turn 1 and block. Shambling Gas, turn 2 and don't do anything. This is where I was playing Village Rites previously, and Village Rites allows me to play a little bit better turn here where I can like Village Rites this on the next turn while still playing the Colony Garden. I think I'll just block and then get the treasure token potentially. They're getting in. Yep. I will accept a block there. We'll make a treasure. Problem is if they now have like a Thermo, they have a Flame Breather. We found the Pili-Pala. But I can keep it alive, I guess. I'll play the Colony Garden. That's the turn. I'm not going to block this turn. Next turn, I will fetch a Forest, maybe. They play a Thermo. They're going to go ahead and get in for 1. I'll accept that. Find a Freebooter. So I guess I play the Freebooter. Then play the Swamp. And pass. Freebooter gives me... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana on the next turn, potentially. So I might be able to play the Pili-Pala and make it win. They ping me for 1. Is this the mono red Madness Burn? People have been experimenting quite a lot with different burn shells. Yeah, they do have a Fiery Temper. So this is 5 damage from 1 spell because of their pingers in play. That's going to go face. Yeah. It happens. I'm just going to yield to their creatures for now. And the blood token. I'm already at 12. I need to Pili my Pala. Okay, they're getting in for 1. I will block here. So we do get some card selection from the Freebooter. We're looking for that Careful Cultivation. I will bottom a land. So we have 5 in play. We found the Careful Cultivation, and we do have a Bitter Reunion. We might just be dead. I think I have to play the Pili-Pala. And then... put the Cultivation on it and hold up safekeeping. Because they'll need 3 burn spells to kill it. I'm at 12. We have a Duress. Probably doesn't do anything with their 5-card hand. Play the Landscape. Play the Pili-Pala. This actually makes it a 2/4. Alright, can I get a turn? Go ahead. Right now they have 2 bolts dealing me 11 damage. 3 bolts is 15 damage. It might, I mean, they can just bolt, bolt, bolt. They play a Faithless Looting. So we're already at 10, 9 effectively. Hopefully they just find nothing. I'm probably going to die. And they discarded Mountain Scamp. Probably just 2 spells, keeping in hand. We're at 9. We go Bolt Face. Okay. I go to 5. So if they have just Bolt, I live. Blazing Epicure. I go to 4. Are we going to win? Ha ha ha. Yay. Okay, so this is very convoluted, but we have to go tap this for green. Then we untap it for red. Then we tap it for green. We untap it for red. Untap it for black. Tap it for green. Untap it for black. It's very difficult to actually pull this off. All right. Untap it for white. Let's see what was going on in your hand. Looting and a robbery. So I guess I get rid of the looting. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to kill them. We will play Bitter Reunion and discard the other Pili-Pala. Or discard the safekeeping. I'll discard the Pili-Pala. I probably should have... Let's untap this for green. I probably should have, like, laid out my prism and stuff first. Play prism. It doesn't really matter because I have lethal, right? So I should just probably try to kill them. Let's do that. Yeah. I have 22:30 on clock. So I need 13 mana of both colors. Of red and everything else. So let's just play the feral. Check out my dragon! Alright. Give it some power. Maybe they'll concede. Yay! That was nice of them. I should have just played that earlier. We want the weather the storms. We don't need the Bloodrite Invoker because the feral can win the game. The question is whether or not we want to like keep in the Bitter Reunion. So previously my plan would have been like cut the Duresses and then try to win from hand after grinding them out with the weather storms. Let's see if that'll work. I mean, we have a hand that has blockers, I guess. We're going to go Colony Garden, turn 2 Wellspring, and then I can play Shambling Ghast, or I can just go Shambling Ghast right away. They Faithless Looting, so does this mean that they're playing Sneaky Snackers in their deck? They kept 6? No. Everybody has 7. They do have Sneaky Snackers. So that means that they'll have blockers. I'll play the Colony Garden. That means I probably should have left the Bloodrite Invoker in the deck. Maybe this next turn I should just play another Colony Garden, and then next turn after that go Wellspring Ghast. We have an Insight, so play the Wellspring. I'm trying to work up to finding a Weather Storm and casting it. Another Colony Garden. Maybe they have like a Cast into the Fire. Okay, they cast into the fire on my Wellspring. And Chain Lightning. Another Chain Lightning. I'll play my Colony Garden and pass. Next turn, on their turn, I'm going to Viscer's Insight the plant, I think. And then we'll see where we go from there. They play a Flame Breather. Let's draw 2. Finally Careful Cultivation. I will go... I guess now I could just go Ghast, Weather. Shambling Ghast. Shambling Ghast. Weather Storm. Next turn I can... Visitor's Insight, sacrificing a Ghast, perhaps. They play an Epicure. So I can block with a Ghast and kill the Epicure. Kind of medium. I would like the treasures in play, to be honest. They're getting in. I could also just double block and then kill this and make a treasure. Block, block. If they're letting me kill their Flame Breather, that's good for me. So, -1. I guess they're only killing one of my Ghasts. That's fine. Shambling Ghast, OP. My turn. Another Storm Shriek. Let's play a Swamp. Our opponent plays a Mountain. They're getting in. I will block. And then use my Viscer's Insight from the graveyard. I think we definitely want to start with the 4 of those. Make a treasure token. Okay, we find Pili-Pala. Nice. They Faithless Looting. Getting back a Snack. Snack comes back. So, will they be able to kill the Pili-Pala? They would have to have either 2 burn spells. They have 3 cards in hand. They have a Lava Dart. That kills the Pala pretty well. So let's play the Wellspring. Draw a card. Put a Colony Garden on the table. I'm passing. Your turn. They discard to the blood token. Because the lava dart's in the graveyard, I would need to use a safekeeping in response to just that by itself, which means that I'm not in a great spot. Let's start with an Viscer's Insight on this Wellspring. Finding another Careful Cultivation. Another Pili-Pala. Okay. Let's just block. I'll draw. Landscape. I want to grab the mountain. I have 9 cards in hand. I will play out one of my... Oh, I could just rummage, right? But then I stay the same number of cards in hand. Is that better than casting things? I'm going to put a dragon into play. Maybe I will incentivize them to use their removal spell on it. Get rid of a land. Chain Lightning. Okay. Got me. I think I'm going to not block here. Okay. Land. I can play the Feral and then put the Cultivation on it. I don't know if that's good or not. Going to play a Pili-Pala. Trying to run them out of their removal spells. They use a Smash. I'll use the Safekeeping. Maybe they Lava Dart now. Lava Dart. So now I can use my Viscer's Insight. Draw. Find a Shambling Ghast and a Forest. I think I want to start using the Flush Outs now. Opponent gets in for 3. I'm going to block this turn. I'll play my Shambling Ghast. Then I will use the Flush Out, discarding the Forest. Find a Fanatical Offering. Let's play out a Swamp. If I find the Prism, it'd be pretty good. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana we'll have, which this costs 10 to play both of these. They have 3 cards in hand though. Getting in. Okay, I go to 12 or 13. Let's Fanatical the Shambling Ghast. Make a treasure. Another Careful Cultivation. We'll draw a card. I'll cycle a Landscape. Let's play out the Landscape. Sacrifice it for a Forest, maybe? We just have 3 fetchables left. I guess I'm passing. I might die here, which I'm concerned about. They have 4 cards. Starts out with a Thermo. Let's Insight the map token. There's a Bitter Reunion. Okay. They get in for 3. We will Bitter Reunion. Discard 1 combo piece. I have a Safekeeping now. Let's try it. Pili-Pala. 1, 2, 3. Enchant. They go Fire Blast. Try Safekeeping. They use a Smash to Smithereens. Okie dokie. I guess we're at 7 life, which is bad. So let's try the Bitter Reunion to find a Weather the Storm. Discard the Colony Garden. We just have a Pili-Pala, so I'm going to play that out. I have to block the Snacker, I think. They have 2 cards in hand. They cast a Faithless Looting. Puts me to 6. Discarding Mountain and a Snacker. Casting an Epicure. 0 cards in hand. GG. Alright. I will block. Anything in the graveyard they can use? No. Pili-Pala. Cultivation. Why don't I cultivate a Pala? And then cast my dragon. They said, nice deck. Awesome. We'll make red and then start making mana. GG. We'll see you in round 2. Okay, here we are in round 2. What do we want to do, though? Like, I guess we're keeping this. And we can Colony Garden into Wellspring into Offering. We can also just Duress turn 1. But I don't think that's very good. It sort of depends on what our opponent's doing. They mulligan to 5. So since they mulligan to 5, maybe Duress is a better option. They have a Miscreant. I'm going to play the Colony Garden out. Expecting a Ninja. They don't have a Ninja. So I'll play the Swamp. And then on their upkeep, I'll cast the Viscer's Insight. That way they have to use their spell setter right now. Okay, they did. So now I can Wellspring plus Duress. Play the Wellspring. And then I can Duress you. Take your counterspell. They have a Miscreant and a Ninja the Deep Hours. That stinks. So now they can either Miscreant and draw a card or Sprite, pick up the Sprite and draw a card. They play Miscreant and draw a card. Got rid of the counterspell. They can get in and pick up the Ninja. pick up the spell setter with the Ninja. That's the plan. I I don't know how I'm going to be able to win here. Ooh, Freebooter's okay. Let's Fanatical Offering the Wellspring. We draw a land. Shambling Ghast. Okay, I like that. So let's play Freebooter and Shambling Ghast. We're going to double block the Ninja and kill a fairy. I don't know what's in their hand anymore. They are getting in. Block and block. They Brine Barrow, which will not save their Ninja. They need 2 Brine Barrows to save the Ninja. Okay. But we can't kill a fairy now. I guess they can put all the damage on the Shambling Ghast, but that doesn't do anything. So we're going to -1 here. Make a treasure. We have a dragon. I will keep the dragon. 100%. I can just put the dragon into play and see if that'll win the game. That would be awesome. Ninja's dead. How do you feel about dragons, my friend? You have a counterspell in hand. Dragon? Alright, I'm going to map on the dragon. We will not put the prism in the graveyard. I have a 4/4 dragon. I like it. So we can prism, and then they will counter. 4, 5. Then we have to prism again. Plays a Snare Master Sprite to lock down my dragon. Okay, that's fine. They'll get in for 3. We will play the Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Play the Pili-Pala. Play Viscer's Insight on the prism. They're getting in for 4. You have anything, though? You have anything? Little Ninja. That's 5 damage. Okay. We got a 5. I do have the safekeeping. And I've got the dragon to block with. Find a Pili-Pala. So let's play another Pili-Pala. Maybe they counter it with the Spell Stutter. So now I'm just going to play the Swamp. Not give them an opportunity to play out their creature. Okay. Can I live through this? They have 4 mana. They picked up... Alright, they have another Miscreant. Great. Nicely done. We need to use the Eviscer's Insight from the graveyard, maybe? They're not attacking. Okay. Find a Wellspring. I'll try the Wellspring. They flash in the Spell Stutter. So if I can find a Careful Cultivation here, we could win. If they don't have a Spell Pierce. Draw a card. Cultivation. Pili-Pala? I guess we don't really win, but... You have a Spell Pierce? God. Gross. That sucks. So block, block, take 4. They got me. So I want to be a removal spell deck here. Bring in the Drown in Sorrows. Don't want this. I think I can get rid of the Bitter Reunions. And the Safekeepings. And then like 1 Prism. Maybe Mesmeric Fiend is better than the Greedy Freebooter here. Get rid of the other Prism. And then bring in the Duress. My plan is to try to kill all your stuff. And then have a dragon. We are on the play. I'll keep, I guess. It seems pretty medium. I put a mulligan to 6. We're going to grab a Swamp. Turn 2 Swamp again. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this. We'll go ahead and play the Landscape, grabbing the Swamp. Our opponent plays a Miscreant. I'll play the Shambling Ghast. Play a land. Duress you. Unable to Scream. They have Brine Barrow, Miscreant, Hacker. Okay, so second Miscreant could happen right now. They do play the second Miscreant. They get in for 1. Will they Hacker me? They have the Hacker. We have the Pili-Pala. Play it. That's the turn. Maybe I'll just win here. Probably not, though. They have third island. This is gone. Miscreant is back. They have Brine Barrow in hand. Plays of 1 Mind. So maybe if they... Like, if they attack, we can block with the Ghast. Come on, attack. Go for it. Block. They flash into Brine Barrow. You'll love to see it. So I'm going to make a treasure token. And then Careful Cultivation. Make infinite mana. Make a red here. Here comes the dragon. Heyo! Dragon time. Now I gotta make black. Kill all your creatures. I don't need that. And then start pumping on my dragon. I guess first I will draw some cards. Colony Garden. Draw some more cards. Sack the plant. Guess we'll make red for a while. We have to make 19. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Red. Now, if I had not used the Drown in Sorrow, I could have just drawn into the Snuff Out to get rid of the one blocker, which might have been a little bit better. We have 9. Our opponent let me just make mana back and forth for a long time, and then they finally conceded when my creature was a 6/1. Okay. Gotcha. Blam, blam, blam. That was fun. Let's try it again. Kill everything and attack with a dragon. Okay, I think this is pretty good. We have land. We can play land Ghast or kill their turn 1 Fairy Seer. Like, should I just kill this Fairy Seer? Probably. Snuff Out. Yeah. Land, Ghast. No Fairy Seer for you. I don't want you to be able to have a turn 2 ninja. They play an island. Play Colony Garden. And I'm not going to play my Ghast because they could spell stutter my Ghast, so I'm just going to attack in. They're blocking. Okay. So that gives me a treasure. Do I want to do anything with it? Create a treasure. But now I can play the second Ghast. And then look to block the Brine Barrow. Kill it. That way they can't ninja me. They're attacking in. I'm blocking. Do you have another Brine Barrow? You do not. So kill that thing. Maybe they have a snap. And since the creature was previously blocked, they can't ninja it now, even though my blocker's dead. Maybe they thought that was going to happen. Okay, their thing is gone. They play a Fairy Seer. I could Careful Cultivation onto the plant and give it reach, but then I lose to a Spell Pierce. They go top. We're going to try it. Can I give this thing reach? A null? Okay. Bummer for me. 3 cards in hand. Here comes a ninja now, I guess. No ninja. Weird. Plays a Miscreant. 2 cards in hand. I have to play the land. Could try a Mezfiend. Could also try the Cultivation again, but then Spell Pierce gets me. Our opponent's attacking in. Can't do anything. We will try to draw a card. Draw 2 cards anyway. Anything? Can I have it? They'll allow it. Well, let's try the Mesmeric. Spell Stutter. Classic. They flash in a Brine Barrow as well. Huh. Casting an of one mind. I guess I could have killed the Brine Barrow with the Snuff Out. That didn't seem like it was going to be worth it, though. Opponent's attacking in. No ninja. So I'm probably just dead then. Try a Duress. Okay. Take the Annul. I'll play the Pili-Pala. And then, what do they have in hand? Miscreant Ninja. Okay, so I think I have to kill this. Maybe not. If I kill the Spell Stutter, then I take 3/4 damage. Kill the Spell Stutter. That way they can't ninja it. The next turn, they have to just not draw a way to counter my Careful Cultivation. Then I can play my Feral and try to attack and win. Miscreant, okay. So 2 unknowns now. Will they try to put me to 1? I hope so. Oh no, they drew a land. They're getting in. I can't block. They're gonna ninja. Moon Circuit Hacker, okay. So they're gonna have 1. Oh, they're double ninjaing. That's 5 damage. Well played. Unfortunate. Exact Seize. Well, we would have had the thing on the next turn, but we'll see in round 3. Okay, here we go. Round 3. Sure. We're on the play. Our opponent mulligans to 6. They used to like to play Affinity, so maybe I can duress their setup cards. They mulligan to 5. Okay, so my duress is going to be pretty good. Then we have to grab a mountain. On turn 3, I can use the flush out from the Feral to discard an extra land. They mulligan to 4. Oh boy. Oh boy. The rest looking good. Hopefully they're not playing White Weenie with only creatures in hand. Okay, what is in your hand, my friend? Doink. It's White Weenie. Okay. Pass. Unfortunate. So they go Plains, Thraben. We have a Pili-Pala. I'll cast it. Interesting. They played Lunark. They played Thraben. I can attack and then untap the Pili-Pala to have 2 mana, and then I can discard the Twisted Landscape. Interesting. Discard the Bitter Reunion. Discard the Landscape. All right, I'm going to attack. Oh, I can discard the Insight. That's probably the best bet right now. We'll make red, play land, Bitter Reunion, discard the Visitor's Insight. Find Colony Garden and a Shambling Ghast. They play another Lunarch Veteran. I'm gonna die. Okay. They blasted me. I'll play the Colony Garden, make a creature, play a Shambling Ghast, go ahead and attack, I guess. That doesn't really matter. Another Novice Inspector. They have just Militia Bugler in hand then. They gain a bunch of life. They're passing. Hey, we got there. All right. Make infinite. Let's make red. And then start making other colors. Play my dragon. Explain that I'm going to make my dragon have infinite power. See? I have infinite power. Okay. It is whatever. Make black. Make red. Okay, they conceded. Nice. Thank you. I demonstrated what I was going to do. Oh, that was awesome. Blood Red Invoker looks a little bit more important, but we might be able to clear what they're doing with the Drown in Sorrows. We probably don't need to have the Bitter Reunions. They might have Snuff Outs. We might need the Snuff Outs. So that's 6 cards coming in. I think I'll just cut the Duresses and 1 Prism and 2 Bitter Reunions. We'll see how it goes. So they have a lot of things that they can do to stop us. And I think the Snuff Out is going to be important. We have the Prism. Let's keep. So I'm going to start by getting a green. Then playing the Wellspring. Let's fetch for the forest. Prism is great. Really is going to help a lot here. They play a Standard Bearer. Okay. That was expected. I'll play out my Wellspring. Draw a card. Finding another Wellspring. I need mana. A Skyfisher. Picking up the plains and replaying it. Getting in. I need a land. Did not find a land, so let's use the Fanatical Offering on the Wellspring. Play a land. Then I guess I will go ahead and grab a Swamp. And we'll discard an Visitor's Insight. I have to discard 2 cards. That stinks. I guess I'm going to discard the Dragon, the Safekeeping. They play a Rafine's Informant. They connive, discarding Battle Screech. Bad news. They screech it up. Get in for 2. I'll play my Prism. I need lands. Where's my lands? Dang. Play Shambling Ghast. This is actually pretty solid because I can give all creatures -2/-2 and kill the Skyfisher with my Shambling Ghast. Unless they kill me right now. They attack with everything. So if they have the Pump Spell, I'm dead, right? If I block here, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it doesn't matter. No blocks. They didn't have it. Skyfisher. Okay. That's not great. We can Drown in Sorrow. Bottom that. And then kill one of these things. They crack a clue. They only have 2 power on the table. Now I can play the Pili-Pala and have, a way to keep it alive. They're just rebuilding so fast. Gets in for 2. I need a Cultivation off the top. So the Colony Garden is okay. It can keep me alive. Play the Colony Garden. I'll play the Pili-Pala. Pili-Pala. I'm going to go to 1 life here. So I need exactly the Cultivation off the top. Looks like they have a Thraben Charm. We're going to use the Safekeeping. And then block. I guess blocking doesn't really matter that much. Use Holy Light to kill my creatures. Man, I can go to 4. Doesn't really do anything. So my best chance is to draw, I don't know, nothing. Another Pili-Pala. Okay, I'll play it. Then on their turn, I can give it Hexproof and Indestructible. Go to 4 life, block. They draw a card. I have to draw exactly the Cultivation off the top, though. I think they have a removal spell. Standard Bearer. We'll safekeeping this. Then block. Play Wellspring. Don't have anything I can do. Map onto this. Draw Colony Garden. Alright, GG. So Standard Bearer is their card that they're bringing in. That means I don't need the Snuff Outs. I can bring in just the 4 Drown in Sorrows. I almost want to bring in the Weather the Storms because we got killed so quickly. Maybe the Freebooter isn't that good. Mesmeric Fiend over the Freebooter. And then bring in 1 Bitter Reunion. Alright, we're on the play. Okay, so I have a plan. We're going to play out some cards. It's going to be like tap land, Ghast, and then Eviscerate's Insight. Or tap land with the Freebooter on turn 2. And then I can Eviscerate's Insight the Freebooter or play the Wellspring. Depends if I draw land. Let's play out the land and grab a swamp. So I guess a downside of this not having Glee exactly is that we don't have good ways to use our mana. Or like we're not just growing our Chrysalis randomly. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. Let's play the Shambling Ghast. I can kill that. Or I could just play the Freebooter, not do anything, and just not block. I think I put the Shambling Ghast on the table. That way I have the other thing lined up. I play a Rafine's Informant. Okay, so I will probably block the Rafine's Informant with the Shambling Ghast. They discard an Inspector. Get in for 1. Okay, do I draw a land? Did not draw land. I think I have to draw here. No lands? Bro, that stinks. They play Militia Bugler. I'm gonna block and kill the Informant. Die. Die in a fire. Okay. Play Freebooter. Play out a Wellspring. Another Pili-Pala. Here comes the Standard Bearer probably. They kill him. They kill my Wellspring. I'm not gonna block this turn. Let's play a Wellspring. We draw. Drawing a Mesmeric Fiend. Okay. Just get rid of a card from your hand then. I will get rid of your... Holy Light costs 3 mana. Get rid of your Holy Light. Holy Light can instant speed kill the Pili-Pala. They draw a card. Play Rafine's Informant. I'm going to save the Freebooter to block the Informant, I think. They discard or evoke existence. And they're just keeping the Destroy Evil in their hand. Okay, I'm not blocking right now. I have a Bitter Reunion. Let's cast a Prophetic Prism. I can use the Bitter Reunion. Make red. Discard one of my Pili-Palas. Just really need the lands. Okay. I'm close. Need to not die though. They draw a card. So if I block with the Freebooter, I'll have enough to go Pili-Pala plus haste. They're getting in. I will block here. Take 4. They pledge. Alright. Take a lot more than... So that's 7, 10 damage. Make a treasure token. Wait a second. They can't blast my creature. I'm going to bottom the other Careful Cultivation. Let's see what happens here. We have enough mana anyway. Okay, Tails. Tree of Tails. Play the Pili-Pala. First I'm going to give it haste. Give it haste. Careful Cultivation on the Pili-Pala. Make green. They can't respond to this mana ability because it doesn't use the stack. Alright, many minutes later I've made a lot of mana. Let's just cast a Wellspring now. Now they can destroy evil my creature. They did not. Okay, that's weird. Fanatical Offering. Draw 3 cards. We have a Drown in Sorrow. Not that great. Another Careful Cultivation. What do I want to do? I can kill all of their things if I play the Shambling Ghast. But then they get back to Holy Light, which doesn't matter that much. I'll play the Shambling Ghast. And then Eviscerate's Insight. Sacrificing the Wellspring. Maybe I should have used the map first. I found the dragon. It's dragon time. Multiple dragons. That's nice. Let's map onto the Pala. Billy. What did I get? Drown in Sorrow. I'll put it in the graveyard. And then cast a dragon. Cast another dragon. Might as well cycle a landscape. Okay. And get my dragon fire breathing. I mean, are you going to use your Destroy Evil or not? Seems like no. Okay, they conceded. We'll see you in round 4. Okay, round 4. Our hand is probably pretty garbage. We don't have any way to draw cards. It's pretty slow. We're on the draw. I'm going to mulligan. We have a Fanatical Offering on the plant. We have a Duress. I think that's fine. I can put back the Flush Out / Dragon. Pretty far from that mattering. Okay. Here we are against Bryant. Ryan Cook, classic combo player. I ended up not being able to play round 4. Ended up getting a call that I couldn't avoid after already having joined, so we lost that match. We ended up playing against Mardu Synth, winning game 1 out of nowhere. Game 2, they resolved the munitions, and we died. And game 3, we ended up taking it down where we got the combo online, got a Storm Chaser, or the Dragon attacking, and they did not block, forgetting that I could give it infinite power. So we won there. I gave Bryant the good luck. He gave me the bad luck, no fun. All right, I have to mulligan this hand. This does not look very good. I guess I can keep... This is not very good. I'm going to mulligan. We're just not doing anything there. We can keep this one. I'll get rid of the Bitter Reunion and the Tree of Tales. We'll lead on Colony Garden, turn 2, Prophetic Prism, and then Fanatical Offering. And Bryant usually plays a lot of combo decks, so I'm hoping that I can find some way to duress him. Let's play a Prophetic Prism. Finding a freebooter. Maybe I should have just jammed the Pili-Pala. Red-black. Plays a Wellspring. Probably on Goblin combo then. So let's make black. And Fanatical Offering here. Finding a Shambling Ghast. I'll play out the freebooter. So I don't have anything that can get duressed right now, but I can't go off. So I think that they probably have ways to kill a Pili-Pala in the main deck if it's Goblin combo. Yeah, it is Goblin combo. So I need to find a duress. I guess I will play the Prism and see what I can draw. Nothing. Play the combo piece. Pass the turn. I'm probably going to die. If I find my Careful Cultivation off the top, then I can like Cultivation the Pili-Pala and then work through map plus double landscape to maybe draw into something. The Viscer's incited the Wellspring. The rest showing literally nothing. And then they're free to go for it if they have the combo. So I imagine that they would just slam it if they had it right now. But maybe they don't have it in hand and they're trying to figure out if there's a way to get there. 3 mana. So likely a Matron. Plays the Matron. Skirk Prospector. Interesting. Find a forest. Let's map onto the Pili-Pala. Shambling Ghast into the graveyard. I will cycle. Play a land. Play another Shambling Ghast. And attack. They have 2 mana. They play the Flush Out. Okay. Discarding a Putrid Goblin. They must have an Unearth then. So if they have Unearth plus first day of class, they win. Plays Dark Dweller Oracle. They can maybe sacrifice the Matron. But they've already played a land drop this turn, so it's not the greatest. There's the Putrid Goblin, so they can go sack first day. They don't have first day in hand. Can I find the Cultivation? No. 1, 2, 3. Can win if this draws me the Cultivation. Cycle. I guess I can't. Let's make red. Flush out. I will discard the Safekeeping, I think. More Pili-Palas. That didn't get me anywhere. Send. We'd mulligan to 5, I believe, so another duress. Yeah, I don't have a great hand. All right, they got me. So we need to bring in our duresses and Mesmeric Fiends. Then maybe the Snuff Outs. Get rid of the Safekeepings. And then get rid of our Bloodrite Invoker. And then I'll get rid of 2 freebooters. Need to remove 1 more card. So I have to determine if... Guess I just only have 3 Snuff Outs then. Snuff Out's kind of medium. Okay. I'm on the play. I have to mulligan. I only have one land. If I had 2 lands, this would be a keep. Mulligan. All right. We have land duress. I guess keep. Putting back the Calming Garden. Let's start on a duress. Stop you from doing things. Doink. So they have first day of class in hand. I have to take that. Playing a bridge. Frostforge Bridge. Let's draw a card. I need to find a Deadly Dispute effect now. They play a mountain. Acre Wellspring. So they're doing the same thing as me. Except the worse arts. Found a Calming Garden. So now I will play out my Mesmeric Fiend. Take your Wellspring, because you're not really doing anything else. So they have 1, 2, 3. Stops at the Bajuka Bog here. They play the Carnarium, pick up a land. I'll try the Wellspring and draw a card. I'm hoping I can find a draw spell. Another duress. That's not very useful at the moment. Get in. They play the Mountain back. Dark Dweller Oracle. Okay, that's a blocker. Did you draw anything that I can duress? Maybe they drew a draw spell and they're considering sacrificing the Wellspring. They play the first day of class as a rummage effect. That makes sense. They discarded a bridge. Oh, we take the munitions. Solid. I'll pass the turn. Where's my Pili-Pala? I need a lot to go right, though, so far. Like, I'm not actually accomplishing anything yet. I haven't drawn any of my disputes. I need to leave land in hand so I can discard it. They play the Putrid Goblin out. They can now attack. We go to 18. I find a Snuff out. Is it worth using? I don't think so. I'll just pass. And they have a Deadly Dispute. Darn. Eviscerator's Insight. I guess I can't call them Deadly Dispute effects since the Deadly Disputes are all banned. They play a Matron, which can get the Prospector. There's the Prospector. They pick up a land with a Carnarium. I don't actually know what's in their hand. I know the Bajuka Bog's in their hand, and a Prospector. Come on, anything. We're at 14. Shambling Ghast? Okay. I'll pass. They play a Duress. I'll kill your Oracle. That kind of stinks. So that's like their munitions is gone. They can sacrifice their Oracle now, which will exile a card, exiling a Matron. And then if they have the combo, they can just make a bunch of really large attackers. Getting rid of my Careful Cultivation, I can't really accomplish anything. So you can see how these decks do not function if they don't draw the beginning of the card draw spells. 4 mana. Plays a Matron. Getting another Matron. Plays a Prospector. Must not have first day of class in hand. Matron in hand now. So I'm going to decline to block again. I guess I could have blocked and killed the Prospector. Finally found a way to draw cards. So let's Eviscerator's Insight the Wellspring. Draw 3. We have a Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Now I can just use my Storm Shriek guy. Flush out. Wonder what I want to discard. They might bog away my Eviscerator's Insight. I think I'll just discard the land. Alright, your turn. They're attacking in. I'm going to block. And then maybe they have an Unearth, though. Oh, they're just going to sacrifice the blocked creature. Okay. Sacrifice it to Eviscerator's Insight. Tons of cards in their hand. Not much in my hand. Duress on my Wellspring. Let's see if they play another, or play out their Bajuka Bog to get rid of my Eviscerator's Insight. They did not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eviscerator's Insight the Wellspring. We're both not really doing very much. I find a dragon. I have to just play out the Pili-Pala this turn. We found a Snuff out, so, like, I guess I still can't win. I need to take out the Prospector, I think, with my Shambling Ghast. I don't know what they did. They did something there. Eviscerator's Insight, sacrificing a land. If they attack, I'm going to go after the Prospector. They did attack. Okay. So I will block and block. Then I guess kill the Matron. They use another Eviscerator's Insight. So many cards in their hand. If they haven't drawn another first day of class, I mean, they've used 2. They have another Duress. Unearth on the Dark Dweller Oracle. Okay. If they have a duress, I have to kill the Oracle, I think, with the Snuff Out. Unearth the Prospector. Okay. Let's see if they cast the first day of class now. Dramatic Star. They just had a lot of unearths. I have a duress. We will start by playing Flush Out, pitching the Ghast, play a Wellspring, draw a card, a Bitter Reunion, make red. We will Bitter Reunion, pitching Bitter Reunion, find a Visitor's Insight. So how much do I value this duress right now? Doesn't seem like they have it. Guess I'm duressing. Nothing in hand. They have extra Prospector though, so my Snuff Out isn't really very good. So I have to play the Shambling Ghast and pass. Our opponent cycles, just making red mana. What? A Braid? That's wicked mean. So mean. They're getting in. I think I'm going to block here and then kill the Dark Dweller Oracle. So I have 6, 7, 8 mana, 5, 6 mana left over. So if I draw the combo, I can make infinite. So let's give this -1. They exile a swamp, and they play it. You know what? I can't Snuff Out now. I'll just F6 then. They grab another Putrid Goblin. Will they have enough to kill me on the next turn? Guess I needed to have some answer to their Abrade. I did not expect an Abrade though. Unearth the Dark Dweller again. So let's see if we can just draw the combo naturally. I can draw 3 cards. Stormshriek Feral. Draw Pili-Pala. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. Block. Dress you. They're still holding on to the Bojuka Bog for some reason. Do I even know what's in their hand? Block, block. 4 mana. We can kill this again. Block here. Dress you. Okay, probably gonna die. Play out another Pili-Pala. Pass. So my inability to actually get some blocks going killed me, I think. Maybe I have to, like... Yeah, I don't have an answer. Our opponent plays a Matron. We saw 1 careful cultivation in the top half of our deck. It was unfortunate. And they play a dragon, so I guess we're dead. Well, that was an unfortunate end, especially with missing a match. Let's go back to the game. Yeah, I was just... could never find that second part of the combo. And sometimes that happens. So we got a 2-3. We missed a match, unfortunately. I think the deck was pretty cool. It seems that there's some things that don't make that much sense. So maybe the Bitter Reunion is just not worth playing. And we go for 2 more Fanaticals. And maybe go up a safekeeping. So that we can play out our creature and keep it protected until the next turn. That might be a better way to play the game. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.